Simoes might be in a bit of trouble here. Simoes has done very well to trap down, but Jacobs manages to pop out. Now full mount.
Bad spot for Faeez Jacobs. Is that Cinderella story going to end quickly? Faeez Jacobs needs to get out of this position, get out the back.
Needs to be careful with the elbows of Simoes. He nearly nicked him at the back of the spine as he was moving around. But good top control so far by Nerik Simoes. He's not in trouble here to be moved or reversed on. Faeez Jacobs is looking around at his corner, asking questions. Wants to know what the next move has to be from here. Nerik Simoes is in control. Brad Block is having a close look. He wants him to do more. Faeez Jacobs does very well, though. He's going to get half guard here.
It's tough to get out of that position, but he was able.
Just exploding out. Good hip movement, and he managed to get himself out of a very tight spot.
That's just pure athleticism right there, Dirk, to get out of that spot. He exploded out, and now he might be in a position to possibly get up as he throws those knees up there, but right back on him is Nerik Simoes.
Nerik Simoes is being very, very patient here. He's taking his time. He's making Faeez do all the work here from that bottom position. He has to shrimp. He is moving around, whereas Nerik is just taking his time, patiently waiting to make movement after movement. Good use of the elbows as well. Punches to the head, punches to the body. Simoes is doing everything right here. Faeez Jacobs now locks up the body triangle.
No, it's most definitely not the most fan-friendly way to go about things, is he's really just smothered Jacobs. But you got to appreciate it for what it is, and that is the strength of Simoes. That top control.
Jacobs tries to go for that triangle, but Simoes is having absolutely none of it.
No, he's got that left leg trapped, and it's a real awkward position here for Faeez Jacobs, unable to get out of this predicament.
And again, he's going to just use that to pass the guard, and now he's inside control again.
And now Simoes just has a formula, and you better believe if this thing does go into round number 2, he's going to go for the exact same strategy.
Steps over, he's going to look for the Kimura.
Watch out. He's got it isolated. Somehow, some way, can Faeez Jacobs survive? He continues to roll.
Wow, can he pop this? Should be able to get this. He's got to get this. Surely, tap, please.
We need you to tap, Faeez. How is he surviving? Is he double jointed? What's going on here? The pressure is being put on the arm.
He seems to be out of trouble.
Oh my goodness. That was insanity.
The rotator cuff must be destroyed after that for Faeez Jacobs.
And now the blood, he elbowed him directly over that right eye. And now Faeez Jacobs is leaking fluids.
Full, it looks like half guard, sorry, not full mount.
Wow.
Nerik Simoes is in control here.
He had to be double jointed. How did he get out of that? I thought we were looking at a broken arm or something. That was insane. Wow.
It's going to take us to the end of the round. Yes, something like that just is going to absolutely mutilate your rotator cuff and your shoulder.
And he pops right up. Nerik Simoes with a fantastic round, but somehow Faeez Jacobs just pops right up to his feet as if he didn't take any damage at all.
You ready? Faeez Jacobs is a tough man.
Now, how does Faeez answer? We obviously know the formula. You better believe that Nerik Simoes is going to go for it.
He's in trouble. Simoes might be out.
And here comes Jacobs.
Jacobs looking to finish.
Oh, he's done.
Faeez Jacobs
still going?
Landing shot after shot.
Faeez Jacobs landed a monster knee on that takedown. And here comes Simoes.
Faeez Jacobs fires forward.
Oh my goodness, this is it. This is EFC action at its finest, folks.
Faeez Jacobs, full assault, comes forward, throws caution to the ring. Nerik Simoes takes a couple of deep breaths, shoots, sloppy takedown.
And a big head kick, and he's going to continue to move forward, but he doesn't want to overcommit. Simoes will put him on his back.
And Simoes does, he gets the takedown, and he gets straight into full mount.
I knew if he got sloppy.
Wow.
Now, we're not even into a minute. Wow. Under a minute in the round, and we just saw enough action for a full fight.
And now he's got the full mount. Faeez Jacobs, can he fight out of this again?
But how much energy does Simoes have? He took a lot of punishment there. Now he's recovering.
He took some massive shots. It was right in front of us. It almost looked like he was done there for a second, but somehow managed to fight through, get back to his feet. So certainly Faeez Jacobs came into the second round knowing that Nerik Simoes is going to look for the takedown early on.
Look at that positioning by Faeez Jacobs as he tries to get up. He is just absolutely pushing against a wall in Simoes. Bad positioning by Jacobs.
Gets the side control.
Of course, now that blood's going to start going, and here comes Jacobs. Can he get out of trouble? Simoes is grabbed onto him, and he's going to drag him right back.
He's going to get his back, and he's got the one hook in.
Now, we know he couldn't execute that Kimura and finish it. And if he was going to get behind him and land the hooks, I think he would have finished him by choke.
Looks to step across again. Faeez Jacobs is defending for all he's worth at the moment. Nerik Simoes is showing a very, very solid ground game. Can hear the supporters of Nerik Simoes behind us screaming Pasa la Guarda, which I'm going to assume is past the guard.
Jacobs is unable to free that leg. Otherwise, he'd be looking at an armbar attempt. Bad positioning here for Faeez Jacobs once again, and a big shot. What a fight between these two, a 2-0 and a 1-0, and they are giving us an instant classic.
Wow, this is crazy. This compared to the first fight is the same sort of craziness, but this is just so technically sound.
Jacobs doing anything to try to get out of this predicament and just get to his feet, and he's unable to do it.
Nerik Simoes is this is just wrestling 101. He's staying on top of his opponent. He's keeping the pressure on him.
And controlling the legs, controlling the wrists.
Absolutely. He's in complete control here.
Wow, Nerik Simoes is waiting, is trying to figure out his next move, and he's going to go into side control. And losing a lot of blood right now is Faeez Jacobs. He is a bloody mess.
Still in the side control, but Nerik Simoes is not, it doesn't look like he's able to finish this fight just yet. Faeez Jacobs is certainly still in this thing.
Somehow, some way, it looks like Faeez is going to end up giving up his back, though, and he doesn't.
Full mount now for Nerik Simoes.
How about the energy that Simoes has? Wow.
Both of these guys still look relatively fresh, given what's been going on in this fight, which is crazy. Nerik Simoes is doing everything right, though, using the elbows instead of punches, trying to open up his opponent.
You know, I mean, you think about that first minute of the fight, and it looked like Faeez Jacobs was on his way to a stoppage, and of course had hit the round up on the eyes of the judges. But now Nerik Simoes has dragged him back down, and now he's going to end up taking another round if he can somehow get to the end of round 2.
Big elbows.
Punishing elbows by Nerik Simoes.
Now looking for the guillotine.
Jacobs right into the guillotine, and he's in a bad spot. That's a strong man in Simoes.
It's the arm in, though. Those are very difficult to finish.
Yanking back on it. Can he finish the fight? He's unable to finish the guillotine. 20 seconds left here in round 2.
Looks for the mount again, gets the mount. Faeez Jacobs wants to get into a better position, looks to get back to his feet now. Takes a big knee for his struggle. 10 seconds remain in the second round. Now both land a big shot. Big combinations by Nerik Simoes. Can Faeez Jacobs fire back with something? Wow!
Are you ready? Go!
Brad Block starts us off third and final round, brought to you by 7 Stars Energy Drink. The party starts when the stars are out. Simoes is going to go right back to the well. You better believe it. Big shot by Jacobs, and he just stuck that big left hand in there.
Yeah, Nerik Simoes wants to take down. You can see how quickly he's closing the distance. He wants to get within range. Faeez Jacobs maybe lets go of the kicks because that can get you taken down. Landing big, hard punches, though.
And Simoes is starting to close in. Listening to his coaches, very, very good at that. You can hear the instructions from Drickus.
Both kick at the same time. Big shot by Faeez Jacobs. Another big one by Faeez Jacobs. Nerik Simoes, is he going to shoot for that takedown? Can Faeez stuff it?
Here he goes.
For the takedown, he's got the single, gets him down. That's exactly what he wanted to do early on in the round.
Now this is where Faeez Jacobs needs to explode early. I think you explode as soon as your back hits the ground.
Absolutely, yes. If it continues in this position, you have to think Nerik Simoes gets the victory. Jacobs is going to have to work here. He's going to have to do something.
How good is the top game of Nerik Simoes? I mean, he has squashed any attempt.
Absolutely. The top control that he has shown throughout this fight has been great. I mean, Faeez Jacobs is very active underneath. He's shrimping, he's moving his hips, he's doing all sorts of funny things. So
we talk about the Angola connect, but it reminds me of Penna, because Penna is so good on top.
Exactly.
He squashes any sort of attempt, and that's what we're seeing out of Simoes.
Simoes is looking for some sort of a choke, but that's nowhere near a position where it's going to work.
Oh, and he's going to give up his back.
Faeez gives up his back. This might be the opportunity that Nerik Simoes has been waiting for.
And he's got that body triangle on as well.
Flattened out now. Faeez Jacobs is in trouble
here.
here.
For Faeez, but he does enough to keep this fight going. He's going to have to continue moving. Brad Block's watching very closely. Can Simoes finish it? Can Faeez keep moving?
Brad Block's going to step in.
Fight is over.
What a war between these two. Great stoppage by the referee.
Wow, Nerik Simoes, he gets it done. He's now 2-0 in the EFC. One of the O's win, and unfortunately, it was Faeez Jacobs that takes his first loss. Big win here by Nerik Simoes, and what a bright future this guy has. Like you said, he's still in his fighting prime. He looks fantastic, and I see a lot of bantamweights, potentially featherweights, that are going to have big-time trouble with Nerik Simoes.
Well, just that sort of pressure that he was able to put on Faeez Jacobs from the word go was really exemplary. Just pushing forward, not giving his opponent an opportunity to breathe or a moment to move.
I feel like he takes, let's take a look at the replay here. Of course, that was the ground and pound that finished it off. But I feel like Simoes took a step there. I mean, even though that was his second fight, I think that's going to open the eyes of a lot of people in the EFC.
Absolutely.
And you're going to see him with an even bigger opponent the next time he steps inside that hexagon.
Absolutely agree with you.
Great performance by Nerik Simoes. If that one doesn't get fight of the night, that means that it's going to have to be something pretty amazing here. And I have no doubt that we'll see some pretty good stuff as we go up and down this card. All right, well, folks, I think we're ready for an official decision of this incredible matchup. Let's go to Shane the Duke Wellington, put a bow on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brad Block has called a stop to this contest 1 minute and 59 seconds into round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO due to ref stoppage, Nerik Simoes.